just play or we introduce it?
Yeah, I just play, man.
Okay. I'll play Yavima, Cradle of Growth.
Never mind.
Did you draw?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tap it, and then has all the cameras just gone black on your screen?
I've got
You've got the delay on the thing. It's fine.
Alright. Then I'll play Dig Up, which lets me search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. Whilst I'm doing that, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw for the turn. I will play a Molten Scrap Heap. So it will tap for a colorless mana. And I will play a Soul Ring. And I will pass the turn.
Boo.
Boo. OP.
Draw. I'll play Command Tower and pass the turn.
Alright, I will draw. Play a Jungle Hollow that comes into play tap and gave me 1 life.
Ah, see, there's the target.
And then I will pass the turn.
So I found Forest.
Because I'm clearly winning now.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
I went up 1 life.
So untap. I'll play Swamp. I'll tap 2. And I'll play a Deadbeat Attendant. When Deadbeat Attendant enters the battlefield, I open an attraction.
Nice.
Cool.
So I will shuffle my attraction deck because I forgot to do it.
Can you bring that card down slightly? Key as well.
How did you do your attraction deck? Do you just have like how big is your attraction deck?
20. I think it's one of every one that's legal.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm go through quite a few. Wow, it's the one with the prize.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's pick a bibble. Or peek a bibble. Yeah, pick a bibble. So roll a 6-sided die, put that many number of luck counters on pick a bibble, equal to the result, and create a treasure token. Then if there are 6 or more luck counters on pick a bibble, claim the prize. Create 2 treasure tokens, sacrifice it, then open an attraction.
Right. And now you get to roll that dice on your upkeep?
Nope. Yes, upkeep. So it's it's untap, upkeep, draw, then main phase. It's the beginning of your main phase.
Oh, okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
Actually, have
is it? I thought it was before you drew, like sagas.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on the beginning. And I have to discard because I actually have too many cards.
Doesn't it say on the back? Because I picked up some Unaffinity.
Hang on. Let me.
I think it says on the back of the.
No,
attraction.
open an attraction. Roll a 6-sided die as your main phase begins. Each attraction with the result lit up. Visit each
be right
attraction.
after your draw step, just like how you said.
Yeah, so after you've done untap, upkeep, and all of that, it's as you begin your main phase. So the first thing in your main phase you do is visit the attractions.
Yeah, so like sagas. Yeah. So you take your draw, and then you do.
All right.
Yeah. You untap, you draw, and all of that.
That's cool. I just
and
read
then
on
I
there
need
though that
2,
if
3,
you get the prize, you have to sacrifice that attraction.
Yeah, but it does quite a lot. That's quite a strong attraction, to be fair. And it's the only one that triggers the last ability on the most dangerous game. So.
Yeah. Which I'm saying is a bit disappointing for you if you've got to sacrifice your only trigger.
Well, if I roll a 6 straight away, yes, it's very, very sad.
Yeah.
What's the name of the card that you cast to put him into play?
Deadbeat Attendant. So it's a 1/1, and when it enters the battlefield, open an attraction. And then the card that I've discarded, because I was on too many, is Thrilling Encore. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards that in all graveyards that we'll put there from the battlefield this turn.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn. So I've got a 1/1.
Yeah. I will untap, draw. I play an island. We'll tap the island and a Soul Ring. Play a Commander Sphere. And then I will tap for 1 mana and tap this to put a storage counter on there. All the ramp. Who needs green? Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Swamp.
I don't
for
understand why I'm getting
turn.
so much glare on the land.
No idea. Felwar Stone. And I will pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap. I'll keep drawing, and I'm going to play a swamp. I will tap both. And I'm going to play a novice occultist and pass the turn.
Okay, so untap. Draw. Wow, I'm annoyed. Right, so now I roll a d6. It is a 2. So I put 2 counters. Ooh.
Don't you need to separately roll a d6, or do you use the that attraction roll?
So roll a d6, put a number of luck counters on
Yeah,
this
but-
equal to...
Yeah, but that's a different d6 roll than your visitation one, right? You have to roll that separately.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah, so what did I roll?
You roll the
Uh,
two.
You rolled a
yeah.
2 to get to it,
No,
but now
yeah,
you roll
no,
a d6
you're right.
separately.
I did that completely wrong. So
No.
2 does not visit it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Which
No, it's
copy
3,
of it?
5, or
Because
6.
mine's coming up as 2, 3, and 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3, 5,
yeah,
and
the-
6.
Yeah, the one that I have here on the lookup has 2,
Yeah.
3, and 6 lit up for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because-
sorry, 3, 5, and 6. Each
Because-
So I
card
guess the
has...
printed versions are different than what the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get one of each number. So you
Yeah.
can get this with a free... 5 and 6 will always be lit up, I think. But you
Yeah.
can get it with either 2, 3, or 4 lit up as a variant.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
6 is always lit up.
Yeah, 6 is
Yeah.
always lit
Yeah.
up. So I'll play a
That's
That's
forest,
mad.
and then I'll play a lightning grooves.
Because there's 2 ways to build your attraction decks, isn't there, Kieran? You can go,
Yeah, because
go multiple of the same number, so a lot of them trigger, or you can go a spread so that you'll get something to trigger.
Yeah, that's really annoying, because if I hit that, I could have played my coin.
So you could actually end up with more pick-a-bibble in your attractions deck.
No,
You are
because
likely to
they are
pick it up.
unique. You can only have one of.
Oh, okay, so that was only come into it when you're drafting Infinity.
Yeah. I'll keep my little dude.
If you want first blood, mate, you can throw one at me.
Well,
Nice.
we're not on a.
Well, no, yeah.
It's not a league event, so.
Yeah, cool.
Then
You could do it just for the prestige, though.
You could.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll swing at 1. 1, 2, 3. It's Dad. 4, 5, 6. It's Chris. Right, Dad.
Yeah, it's like you haven't
For
got
one.
enough. Like you haven't got enough dice rolling to do.
I'll roll all the dice.
I have taken 1 damage. My go.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Okay, cool. That's it.
Did you want to equip your lightning greaves? Because
No.
it's 0 to equip.
Nah. I mean, I suppose it can't be targeted. It costs me nothing. So.
And
Why
technically, it's not tapped though.
Yeah.
I mean, if that matters.
Damn.
It can do in some days.
You never know in Magic, does it? Yeah, so.
Yeah, because you can tap artifacts for mana and stuff like that, can't you?
Yeah, true.
I've played a mountain anyway. That's what's underneath the glare. I've taken so many light bulbs out of the light bulb. It's unreal.
You could try hanging like a shroud or something in front of them. That's what I did with the lights here in my room. Is I just put a little shroud up in front of them so that there's not any direct lighting, just indirect lighting.
Yeah, the worst part is that they're uplighters, so they shouldn't they shouldn't be casting that kind of stuff. Anywho, so played a mountain. Okay. I'm going to tap these for blue and red. That's what they are. And I'll tap these for 3. No, need that one open. Tap that one. That's for 3. Play Magnus the Red. Flying 4/5 demon pick Primarch. Basically, it allows It has unearthly power, so instants and sorcery spells I cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature token I control. And it has Blade of Magnus. Whenever Magnus the Red deals combat damage to a player, create a 3/3 red spawn creature token. And I will pass the turn.
Whenever what deals combat damage?
When he does.
When Magnus does.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Jeez.
Got it.
Untap. Draw. Island for turn. I am going to cast a Seagate Oracle, and I will get the Eminence trigger. So whenever another non-token wizard enters the battlefield under my control, if my commander is in the command zone or on the battlefield, I may pay 1, which I will, and create a token copy of that wizard. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So what it'll do is I'll create a copy and I'll get 2 triggers of the ETB. So I will look at the top 2 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand, the other at the bottom of my library. So 1 in hand, 1 in the bottom, and I'll do it again for the copy. Ooh, that's interesting.
What's the extra creature card called while you're deciding what you're doing?
What is the extra? Sorry?
Never mind. I thought you had to pay, that you didn't have the colorless to pay to activate it, but you clearly do. I was just reading Inanna's ability. I was about ready to... Yeah, you have the extra colorless for sure.
Cool, right. So, what I'll do is with the... Oh, everyone's got a block. Okay, you haven't got a blocker, have you?
I've got no blocker.
Cool, I'll swing at you with the copy, which is a 1/3.
Take that one.
And then pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap. Keep drawing. I'm going to play a Mosswort Bridge. It comes into play tapped and has Hideaway of... Okay, this says Hideaway. I'll look at the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will hide away that card and put the rest at the bottom. Doesn't say random order, but I really don't care what the bottom of the library is. Then I'm going to pay 2 for an Arcane Signet. And then I will pass the turn.
And draw a card. Look at the card. Nice. Roll to see if I visit the attraction. I rolled a 3, so I do visit the attraction. So now I re-roll again, and I got a 4. So I get 4 counters. I'm just going to use the same dice. And create a treasure token. I actually do have sleeved tokens for this. So much I like to this deck. Create a treasure token.
Okay, so ideally, if you roll a 1, then a 2, then a 3, like, progressively higher, you can actually get a whole bunch of treasure tokens from Pick a Beeble.
Yeah, and then when you claim the prize, you create another 2.
Yeah, so rolling that 4 wasn't that really all that good for you.
No, it's alright, as long as it wasn't a 6. That's all I'm bothered about at this moment. Right, so I will play a swamp. I will tap 4 to play the most dangerous gamer. So when it enters the battlefield, open an attraction. So this one is Phone Weapon Kiosk. So on a 2 or a 6, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and it gets vigilance to the end of the turn. And then I'll pay 0 to put Lightning Greaves on the most dangerous gamer. Whenever you open an attraction, put a 1/1 counter on the most dangerous game. So it gets 1/1 for the ETB. And then I'll swing at Chris with my commander, which opens an attraction. So I get
How does it swing?
because it's got lightning
from
greaves.
Oh yeah.
Oh right. Oh okay.
So it gets another counter. Opens up fortune teller. So on a 4, 5, or 6, I scry 1. So that is
wow.
a 4/4 Death Toucher.
A 4/4 now. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take 4.
And then I pass it.
So it's a 4/4, is it? You say? Or is it
Yeah,
just
with
a-
Shroud.
You're going to put a dice on it? Oh, it's there. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry.
You
Yeah,
put your
kind
reading
of.
glasses on.
No, I've
Doubtful.
put my reading glasses on. Honestly, Chris, you should see the size of this monitor, and I still can't read the cards. It's unreal.
Is the blue or the red, the purple better?
The blue's better for me, but
Yeah, blue
it's,
is
it's
better.
fair. Where you've moved them to was better than on the picture. But there we go. I shall untap, draw.
So as long as I don't roll a 1, I will visit an attraction.
I will play a Swift Water Cliffs, because that was the land that I just drew. I will gain 1. Ah, lovely. Right. Just because I need to cast a spell, and I think this is the best play that I can do, I'm going to tap my Commander Sphere for black, for red, and 2. And I'm going to cast Kill, Maim, Burn. I can choose 1 or more. I can destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, kill, maim, burn, deals 3 damage to target player. So, in reverse order, I'm going to do 3 damage to Provax because he's on 41.
All right.
I'm going to destroy Kieran's. No, what's Chris got up? No.
My attractions are artifacts as well, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna target your lightning greaves.
Well, you just made yourself a target there, haven't you?
So, I'm going to be a target anyway, dude. And then Chris, your creature can disappear.
What's the name of that spell?
It's called Kill! Exclamation
I'm
mark.
in the wrong precon deck.
This is the Abaddon, the Despoiler precon deck with the alternate commander. So it's the
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
It completely threw me with that name. Then I was just like, "What? Which precon is he talking about?"
Abaddon. He's Abaddon.
he is Abaddon.
He is Abaddon. Yeah.
He is Abaddon, but it's Abaddon.
Abaddon. All right. I don't know. I didn't look up his name. I
No.
look up this guy. So that's what that spell is because it costs me 1 less to cast, isn't it? So black, red, and 2. Yes.
Now, quick question though.
Yep.
This spell is going to resolve in the order that it's, of the text. Is it possible to? Well, first you destroy a target artifact, then you destroy a target creature, and then you deal 3 damage to the target player. Is it possible? I'm not telling you that you need to target it this way, but is it possible to target the lightning greaves and target?
No, you have to pick targets at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have to pick targets at that time.
All right, yeah. but you targeted the lightning greaves, and what?
My creature.
And your creature, and you dealt 3 damage to me. Okay.
Yeah.
I am on board.
So I spread it out nice and evenly. Yeah. And that creates a spawn from Magnus the Red. That goes into my graveyard.
Oh, I thought you had to deal combat damage for him to make a spawn.
Yeah.
You are correct. You are perfectly correct. Why have I
You are
done
far enough ahead without cheating.
Yeah, no, that's just because I messed up. Okay, that's
So,
fine.
what's the name of the guy with the cost reduction and the spawn making?
Magnus the Red. Yeah, you are quite correct. You've kept me honest. So I'll move to combat, and then I'll swing for 4 in the air at Chris because he's got no blockers now.
Not many people have got flying blockers anyway, mate.
I'm just saying.
On the lowest life total. Yeah, I get it.
You're the lowest. Oh, you are as well. But I've just taken 3 acrobats already, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you will get your spawn token, though.
You will
Yeah, now I get my spawn token. Yeah. And then I will pass the turn. Because this storage counter thing, I can do that at instant speed, can't I?
Correct.
Pay 1 and tap in. Yeah, cool.
Untap. Draw. Ooh. Okay, so I will play Swamp for turn. I will then play a Monolith. An unstable Monolith.
Ooh.
And then, for 1 red, I am going to Curse Delphort. So
Rude.
Curse of Opulence. Yeah. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, create a colorless artifact token named Gold. It has sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
Mm.
Wait, what's
like-
that? No.
Curse of Opulence. And I don't even have any gold/treasure tokens to hand. And after that, I will be passing turn.
Alright. I will untap. Keep draw. And...
Okay. My gold might look like treasure.
I'm going to pay 3 mana. And I'm going to cast an Eccentric Farmer. He's a 3 mana 2/3. When he enters the battlefield, I mill 3. And then I may return a land card from my graveyard to my hand. So I mill Evolving Wilds, a Sabra Queen of Golgari, and a Tormob Desecrator. And I will return the Evolving Wilds to my hand with that ETB, and I will play that for my land for turn. Tap and sacrifice it to search up probably a forest. And then I will pass the turn while I grab that forest.
Untap. Draw a card. It's really annoying now. Roll
Here's
to
my
visit
forest.
attraction. It's a 5. So I visit the fortune teller and pick a people. So I'll scry first. Keep that. And then I will roll to see what happens on pick a people. Well, it's a 6. Well, that's a shame. So it gets counters. So I add that many counters and create a treasure token. I think this works this way. And then prize so create a treasure token. Then, if there are 6 or more, which there was 10.
Yep.
This goes to the junkyard, I think. I get 2 treasure tokens.
Now, is the junkyard like a special graveyard for attractions?
Yeah, I don't think you can get them out unless there's some crazy way to do it. So I think once it's gone, it's gone, kind of thing.
I think it's a separate exile zone.
And then, oh no, oh yeah, that's fine. So then I open an attraction, so my commander gets a counter, and it is the swinging ship.
Oh, do you
So-
get to destroy a permanent when you're
I do.
sacrificing?
So that horrible red flying thing you
Magnus
got,
the
Dad,
Red.
is destroyed.
This red-blue horrible flame.
Yeah, that red-blue horrible flying thing is destroyed.
Okay.
There you go. Did work that. Well done. So swinging ship comes in. So if I visit swinging ship, After the first combat phase this turn, there is an additional combat phase at the beginning of that combat. Untap all creatures that attacked this turn. Then I will play a forest for turn. I will play Night Shift of the Living Dead. Night Shift of the Living Dead. After you roll a die, you may pay 1 life. If you do, increase or decrease the result by 1. You
that's
do
really
this only once each turn. Whenever you roll a 6, create a 2/2 black zombie employee creature token.
What was
Oh,
the
that's
name
pretty fun.
Name of the
Yeah,
card key, sorry.
A Night Shift of the Living Dead. So it's a play on Night of the Living Dead, I think.
Yeah. That'll do.
Then I will use my 4 treasure tokens to play Guardian Project.
Nice.
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield on my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control, or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. And then I'll go to combat. Yeah, I only visited... Oh no, I rolled a 5, didn't I? So I scried as well. That's fine.
You must have rolled a 6 for you to earn your prize, right?
No,
No,
it had 4 counters on it, so then I added 6 counters, so then it triggered.
Ah, okay.
Because once you get 6, if there are 6 or more luck counters, claim the prize.
Okay, what's that?
And you made a
attraction,
total of 3 treasure tokens, right? When you
Yeah, so I got 1 for rolling on it, and then 2 for claiming the prize.
Yeah.
And then I had 1 from last turn, so I used all 4 to cast Guardian Project.
Yep.
And then I'll swing at Dalfoot. So when I swing, I open an attraction.
And we both get a gold, which I'm going to
Oh,
represent as a treasure.
Okay, well, I'll get my treasure token back. So this is Haunted House. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield against haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next end step. That's on a 4 or 6.
Okay, so it's like a mortem lunge on an attraction.
I'll say yes. I'm not too sure which card that is. So it is a 6/6 Death Toucher coming at you, Dad.
In the air?
No, it's on the ground.
No, okay. That's commander damage as well, isn't it?
It is commander damage as well.
I will sacrifice this spawn.
To block it?
Yeah, to block it, yeah, sorry.
And then
Carl, no, you haven't missed much, mate.
I was
But
just
I'd
typing.
watch the replay.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Now, on your end step, I will tap this, tap that, put a storage counter on it. Draw for the turn. Ooh. Play an island. That's what I drew. I will tap an island that I drew. And then I'll tap 2, 3, 4. Play Heralds of Zenith. I didn't look up how to pronounce that, clearly. As Flying and Cascade.
Herald.
Can you lower it a bit? Sorry.
Lower, sorry, I apologise. Hit the border. Yeah, didn't look at that.
Herald of what?
And that was the Herald of Slanesh, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Zenith, but
No, it's not Herald of Slanesh because you have you said it
It's
had
not it's TZ, TZ, double EN, TCH.
Oh, Zinch.
Zinch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Which I
that one.
also can't spell.
It's the one of the magic users, isn't it? I'm not particularly
TZ.
really good on.
Yeah, but 5 mana, 3/3 Flying Cascade.
Yeah,
Zinch
so-
is the other Chaos God. That's who Zinch is.
That's this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's not-
Herald of Zinch. So.
Yeah. Slanesh, Nurgle, Corn.
Yeah.
Corn. Yeah, Corn. Blood for the Blood Guard. Right, so Cascade. Nurgle's Rot, does that work? Non-land card. It costs less than. It does cost less than. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Enchant creature an opponent controls. When the enchanted creature dies, return Nurgle's Rot to its owner's hand, and you create a 3/3 black demon creature token named Plague Bearer Nurgle. Oh, okay. So it can keep doing it and doing it and doing it. That's quite nice, isn't it? Right.
Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth.
Mm.
Who are you enchanting with that?
Yeah, that's the question.
Because I have 2 creatures in play.
Are they
And
likely
it
to...
looks like he has 2 creatures in play.
I got 2. Yeah. Sorry, I'm at the theme park at the moment. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think. Are your creatures likely to be sacrificed? Go back to them. I know you're.
I plan on sacrificing them as soon as I get the opportunity to. Especially
Cool.
this novice occultist, because when he dies, I get to draw a card and lose 1 life.
Cool. I shall put Nurgle's Rot on the novice cultist. Is that what it was?
All right, I will put a copy token underneath him so that I will remember.
Awesome. Well, that was a quick cascade, wasn't
good.
it? What do you mean good? That's not nice. 2, 4. Okay. Yeah, and with that, I'll pass the turn.
Cool. So I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. Play an island. Then I'm going to count my mana. 6, 7. 7 work. 7 does work. 2, 4. Does that matter? 5. I'm going to play a Helgal Lich. So I'll get the trigger off my commander. I'm going to move that note out of the way. I get the trigger off my commander, which I will pay. So I will get a copy that comes in that has haste. I am going to pay 1 and have the copy use its ability. So the ability on the card is you may cast target creature card in a graveyard. Oh no, I won't do that because I haven't got the mana to cast it.
That keeps coming up as a Savannah land to me.
Oh, does it?
That Lich. Yeah.
Havengul.
Now it came as Marut.
Cool. If I could cast the creature spell, I would gain all activated abilities of that card until end of turn. Oh, so I misread that whilst it was in my hand. Anyway, I will send a 4/4 copy of it at Dalfort, and then I can have another gold token. And
Oh, should I? No, I
misplaced
shouldn't
my
put
dice.
So I'll take 4 damage.
Well, so I will have 2 of those. Bro, then I shall pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. Upkeep, draw. Let's see here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm going to pay 3 mana. And I'm going to cast Keskit the Flesh Sculptor. And then I think I'm just going to pass the turn again.
And draw. I knew what that was. I don't know why I was so surprised. Roll a dice to visit the attraction. A 5. Right, okay. So if I pay 1,
Mm-hmm.
put that to a 6, do I get the zombie from the night shift as well?
Yes, I do believe so.
Okay.
Because you get to alter that dice roll.
Yeah, but you didn't roll the 6. So I don't think you get the
There might be
zombie.
a ruling on Gather if to say that if you get to get the altered dice roll or not.
Yeah, Key, do you want to grab Gather up? Because if I get Gather up, the whole stream will go down.
I'm gonna step out of the room for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But you guys can keep going, unless it involves me.
Yeah, kill Krovax.
Right.
Oh, he's still there.
Living. Shift. There's no vote. Click here for ratings and comments. There are 0 comments.
I think that it says you increase or decrease the result by 1. So whenever you roll a 6, I think you get a token.
It doesn't say anything, Woody, so...
I don't know. I think off the basis of you didn't roll the 6, you shouldn't get it. But I could be just being particularly mean. Anyone in chat want to see if Key gets a zombie token?
You're running a poll.
Yeah.
Or poll, however it is pronounced.
Oh, I've got the right token for it.
Oh, you see, that's even better then, isn't it?
Sleeved and all nice, like...
Yeah. See, I think you should get the token because it doesn't say whenever you roll a natural 6. And as we've had 2 D&D sets that use the phrase naturals.
All right, I'm back. Did the Gather have anything
No,
to
it's
say about
literally no comments or anything on it.
I think that it does.
Okay, well, I'm being outvoted. Then you can have
I'll
your
have-
token.
I'll have a zombie employee, thank you. So then I'll play a forest. So that doesn't trigger because it says non-token. Can't do both. Oh no, I can do both. So I will play a Conqueror's Flail. Oops. Oh yeah, so I'll put a 1.
You what?
Well, I got a 6 because I changed the result, so every Vin is visited.
Oh, okay. So Carl in chat is saying you roll, then you alter the roll before it's checked.
So I do get the zombie. Cheers, Carl. Right, so...
I hope I
want
get a
spread
bunch
out.
of comments on this video saying you shouldn't get a zombie.
Just because you're hating the zombie so much, I'll put the 1/1 counter on the zombie.
I like zombies. Just don't want you to have that one.
That one's a thief zombie now. Okay, so that triggers. So I get an additional combat after my first combat phase. I could return a creature card from the battlefield against haste, and then I exile it. I've got no creature cards in my graveyard. I scribe on. Don't want that.
What's giving you the additional combat again?
Swinging ship.
Oh, yeah.
Swinging ship, is it?
Yeah, swinging ship. So I'll play Conqueror's Flail, and then I pay to attach Conqueror's Flail to the most dangerous gamer. So a quick creature gets +1/+1 for each coloured mana among permanents I control, so it's 2. And then as long as Conqueror's Flail is attached to a creature, your opponents can't cast spells during my turn.
Oh my lord. Hang on. Flail or what?
Conqueror's Flail.
Didn't like that. So we can't. If it's attached, we can't cast spells during your turn.
Yeah.
That sounds hideous.
Who did you attach that to?
My commander.
Did you want to attach your lightning grease first?
My lightning grease is dead.
Blown up.
Oh, yeah, yep. Never mind. I
So,
remember now.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Krovac. So, wasn't upset about that at all.
Yeah,
I forgot it got blown up.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'll allow it.
I will do my first combat, and I will attack Krovax, because I haven't attacked Krovax yet. It's got vigilance anyway.
Yeah, or
No, it hasn't.
Dalfort, because then we get a treasure. Gold.
Okay, I feel mean. I've only swung at Dad and blown his creatures up.
Fair.
Trying to be fair. So I'll swing at Dad first.
Cool, because I want to try.
First, because you're allowed 2 combats, yeah. But how much damage?
And it is a 2, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8/8 Death Toucher.
And that's commander damage.
That's commander damage, and because
if you feel bad about it, you can attack me first, and then I'll block, and he'll get a blocker, and then you can attack him on the second one, and then he'll have a blocker.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you attack me, I'm gonna block with the occultist.
Okay.
And when the occultist dies, you'll have a token.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it that way then. So you at least block the monstrous amount of damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna block with the Novus occultist, and then when he dies, you get your trigger from
So the aura goes back into my hand.
From Nurgle's Rot.
Oh wait.
Plague bearer.
And I'll draw a card and lose a life.
It might have been a 5/5. It might have been 5 counters because of opening it. Yeah, so it's a 9/9.
Right.
And then it untaps.
Yeah.
He doesn't have trample, right?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, not yet.
Ominous. And then
and I need to lose 1 life for drawing that card.
Yeah, and then
the side.
I swing again at Dalfor. I create a treasure. So I've got 2 treasures.
Oh, you get to open an attraction as well.
And I open another attraction.
Oh.
And now it gets even bigger.
It's getting silly.
Which is bumper cards. Target creature must be blocked if able this turn.
Bumper cars.
Yeah, bumper cars.
Right. Okay, and I will block it with the plague bearer. That weight, which damage to come through.
So
yeah, you see, it all worked out in the end.
Yes.
I'll tap 2 swamps for green mana because everyone's got forests as basic land. And then my 2 treasures. Sacrifice 2 treasures and cast Beast Whisperer. I've run out of space. Cast Beast Whisperer because I cast a creature spell. Because the creature enters the battlefield and it's commander, so I'm not playing any rats or anything like that. I draw a card because of Guardian Project. And then I pass the turn.
Okay, so you're getting double triggers on creature spells then, basically.
Yeah, I am now.
Yeah, on your end step, I'll tap a land to put storage counter on that land. Untap. Draw. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Question. My molten slag heap has tap for a colourless mana. pay 1, tap it, put storage counter on it, blah, blah, blah. And then for 1, I can remove X storage counters from Molten Scrap Heap and add X mana in any combination of black or red. So can I tap it for colorless
No.
to activate
Yeah,
it?
you can. It's not a tap activate ability to remove X storage counters, so you can tap it to add 1 colorless, and then use that colorless to pay for its activation cost.
Cool.
See, if I'd have brought the card up, I'd have been able to say that. I just
Yeah,
don't want you to
cool.
do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I understand that.
there are similar storage lands that you have to tap to get the storage counters off of them.
Yeah.
But this one is better.
Cool.
So yes, it can activate itself,
Cool.
or
So
pay for its own activation cost rather.
Okay, so I will remove 1 red mana from it. So no, I'll remove 2 red mana from it.
I just realised I've not put Medusa's shield in this deck.
And then I will tap the Soul Ring for 2 additional, so it's a red and 3 essentially. Each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard gains flashback until the end of the turn. The flashback cost equal to its mana cost.
Okay, so that's Past in Flames. Yep.
Yeah, Past in Flames, sorry, yeah. So then I need 5 mana. So black from there, red from there, and 3 others. Cast Kill, Main, Burn again. So I should destroy a target artifact, target creature, and I deal 3 damage to the target player. I am going to. I need a suggestion for an artifact.
Well, the only artifact I have in play is the Arcane Signet.
No, sorry. He means what do you want to destroy on my board is what he's asking.
No, I'm destroying your commander. I know you can cast it again, but I don't want to destroy your equipment and your commander.
No, you do what you need to do.
Well,
that's fine.
if I would pick any particular artifact, it would probably be the one that allows for 2 attack steps.
Yes, that's that. Yeah, because I keep forgetting about the attraction.
That would because each attack gets him a new attraction.
Yes, yeah,
And so that would be my main target for the destroy an artifact.
yeah. That's a good suggestion. I like that suggestion. Chris is staying quiet.
I'd probably agree with that suggestion, if I'm honest.
Yeah, cool.
I don't want to be picking on Key, but he's definitely the leader of this game.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, as far as targets go, I just have this mana rock.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other thing.
Woody
My
only has a
targets are
couple
crap.
of mana rocks, and
Yeah.
so
It's just that he was getting a bit big as well.
yeah.
And it means that still needs players around. And then I need to pick. Unfortunately, Kovacs, you'll be getting the 3 picks.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
And then doesn't Exile kill Main Burn, which I thought it would have done.
No, flashback does.
Yeah.
Because it gives all your spells flashback.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go. That's fine. Yeah. I didn't read the little bit at the bottom. There we go. That's still within shot. It is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I'll leave my little demon flyer thing up for blockers. Pass the turn.
Cool. Untap.
Thought about putting my commander in the graveyard.
Draw. You thought about putting it in your graveyard?
Yeah, because if I hit the haunted house, it comes back and then exiles it. So I'll put it back to my command zone.
So untap, draw. And see, I don't really know what I want to do. So I'm going to pass turn.
All right. I will untap. Keep draw. not exactly a card I was looking for casting this round, but I will pay 5 mana. And I'm going to cast a Seed Guide Ash. And Seed Guide Ash, when it is put into the graveyard from play, I can search my library for up to 3 force cards and put into play tapped.
Damn.
And it's a 4/4.
And it's a tree
That's
folk.
pretty.
And a tree
Which
folk
just
druid.
makes it cool.
And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I don't think I need to put my commander out this turn, so I will just go ahead and pass.
Okay. On 10. Draw a card. I will tap 2 to equip Conqueror's Flail onto my deadbeat attendant. Any interactions?
Did you do your
Oh
dice roll?
no, I thought about that as well. That's why I was trying to go so slow.
Yeah, you should do your dice roll first before you click that.
I will pay 1 life to put the roll to a 2 instead.
Cool. Which ones are going to trigger?
Yeah, except so Foam Weapon Kiosk is the only one that's going to trigger.
Oh, okay.
So I put a 1/1 on target creature. So I'll put
Okay.
it on my deadbeat attendant. And then I'll attach Conqueror's Flail. Is there any interaction?
Nope.
Tap out.
No.
You sure, Woody?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll play Knight of the Ebon Legion. I draw 2 cards, one from Guardian Project, one from Beast Whisperer. I'll play a Forest. I'll tap 3 Forests to play Vegetation Abomination. It is a Death Touch and tap and sacrifice it, and I gain life equal to what's rolled on a d6. And it's a 2/2 Death Toucher. But I also draw another 2 cards for playing that. Have I played a land for turn? Yes.
Played Forest. I was watching. Your granddad asks me that all the time, and I never know the answer.
Then I'll go to combat. What's your creature's power and toughness, Dad and Woody?
I have a
3/3.
4/4.
4/4, okay. What's yours, Dad?
3/3.
Right, I'll swing at you with a 3/3 zombie employee.
Which means we get a gold.
Yep, I'll have a trigger. Take that.
Unless there's no other effects, I will take 3 damage.
No, it's just 3 damage. And then I'll go to my... Badger. I'm locked up. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Play Path of Ancestry.
You guys see that dog nose sneaking up there on the table? Theo's
Which
here
one, sorry?
talking. That's Theo talking to me. See that big old dog nose?
Oh yeah. I daren't do that with my 2. Oh, bless him.
He's here
That's
telling
not-
me a story.
That's not fair having mascot. Okay.
put on the YouTube page that there's a cameo appearance from Theo.
Okay. Cards down for a moment.
Now we know why Kovacs is so hard to beat. There's two of him playing.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to tap red, blue, and black. So I'm using Path of Ancestry. And 3. Cast my commander. Presumably, casting the commander triggers Path of Ancestry, does it?
Isn't it anything that shares a creature type?
Yeah, and if it is the commander, it definitely shares one, doesn't it, with itself?
Yes.
So I scry one. Okay, I've got enough land. That's going to the bottom. Cool.
And how much do you get to draw? How many demons do you have in play?
So it's set. Was it classed itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So 2, because the blue flyer is a demon as well. So that cost me 2 life.
Your monolith, Woody. Have you tapped it yet?
No.
2.
Why?
Okay. Did you have to pay to untap it?
No, I don't. It's an
No,
unstable.
it's an unstable
obelisk,
monolith.
Sorry.
Oh, is that different?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you move your card so I can read it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I can-
I'm scared of it. That's a lot of mana.
I can tap it for 1 generic mana, or I can pay 7 and tap it, sacrifice it, and destroy target permanent.
Yeah, that's steaming.
Could be.
Have you got enough mana to do that yet?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I will point out that I didn't realise I had enough mana to do that.
Okay, cool.
I'd forgotten
I'm
about
gonna
that second ability.
Tap the command sphere for a black and play Nurgle's Rot on. I'm gonna play it on your creature, Chris.
Okay, well.
Okay. Yeah. So. And then I shall move to combat. I'll swing at 3 in the air at Kieran. He has the highest black roll. Got flying.
And you keep picking on him, so might as well.
Just literally got the highest life total. That's why I swung that.
But I'm saying it because it's funny.
Okay, that's fine. I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. That's neither here nor there. Cool. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play a Gale Caster Colossus.
That sounds big.
Yeah, it's a 5/6, and I can tap an untapped wizard I control, return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand.
Are you getting the token from your commander or no? No?
Let me have a think. I don't think I'm going to, actually.
I don't. Well, yeah, you have a whole lot of treasure mana, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact I will. So I'll sack a treasure and I will get a copy of it. Which then I will swing it at Dalfort and get
treasure back.
Get my gold back. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It is a 5/6.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, one thing I do want to point out, though, is that there is kind of a difference between the treasure and gold, because treasure you have to tap to activate, gold you do not.
Oh.
So there might be some interactions where treasure is different from gold.
Ah, okay.
So like any kind of like blind obedience, well, at least root maze, or like where artifacts come into play tapped, that does not affect gold.
Cool.
But it does affect treasure, because treasure would come and play tapped and you can't activate it that same round.
Oh,
But on the same note, that one Nyx Bloom Ancient, that whenever you tap a permanent for mana, it adds triple mana. That you'll get triple mana from a treasure, but you will not get triple mana from a coin from a gold.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and that's me done after that.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to tap Casket the Flesh Sculptor, and I'm going to sacrifice the Farmer, the Sea Guy Dash, and the Arcane Signet. When this guy goes into the graveyard, I'm going to search up 3 forests to put into play tapped.
Nice.
And I think I have some non-basic forests, so I just want to take a quick look for those.
Have you got to stagger the triggers as well? Because don't you get
Well,
something for sacking those off?
technically the die trigger would resolve from the Seedborn Ash before I would get the Casket ability.
Cool.
So this is technically the right order. I might not actually have non-basic force in this deck. Like I said before, I triple sleeved it with no real reason. Yeah, I just gonna get 3 basic forests.
What do we think of that spoiled card that makes all non-basic lands basic?
Well, I think because it's 4 mana, it really... I don't know if that's going to work in competitive decks, because that really seems like, especially like in Modern or Vintage or like Blood Moon, is a thing that would kind of look like really good tech to like beat Blood Moon, back to basics and whatnot, but it's 4 mana. So that might be too much mana to try to beat those stacks pieces. And in Commander, it makes cards like Evolving Wilds and other quote-unquote bad land tutors better. But if you're playing a competitive deck, you're not playing Evolving Wilds to begin with.
Right.
So I don't think the card should be... I think it's too... its mana cost is too high to be competitive.
Okay.
And I think any kind of competitive deck really doesn't need that effect. So
Cool.
I think its price is going to be pretty reasonable.
Fair.
I'm going to put one more shuffle on this and then resolve the Casket trigger. And the Casket trigger is, I look at the top 3 cards of my library, put 2 in my hand, and 1 to my graveyard. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put Swamp in the graveyard and keep these other 2 in my hand. And then I will go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Swamp as my land for turn, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I'm going to pay 1, 2 mana for an Outland Liberator. Then I'm going to tap these 2 and exile 5 cards from my graveyard. Swamp, 2, 3, 4, these 5, and I'm going to cast my Commander. Hogaak, Arisen, Necropolis.
No, no.
And then I'm going to pay 6 mana. 1,
You can't spend
2, 3,
mana
4,
to
5,
cast this spell.
6. Yeah, so I paid 2 mana and exiled 5 cards for Delve. So I paid 2 mana with the Convoke, and the other 5 with the Delve.
Yeah, so you basically you can't tap your lands for mana to pay.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you get the colour?
You with the Convoke.
Well, this is a green and this is black, and he costs green or black.
Okay. Okay. I'm with you.
And I'm going to cast Feed the Pack with that 6 mana. And then I will go to my end step and trigger on Feed the Pack. And at the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice a non-token creature. If I do, I put X 2/2 green wolf creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is a sacrifice creature's toughness. So I will sacrifice Hogaak, sending him to the graveyard to put 8 2/2 wolves into play.
Nice.
And that will end my turn.
Keep draw. Roll to visit. A 5, so I'll pay 1 to turn it to a 6. So you get another zombie employee.
How many creatures have we got on the board?
I have 2.
I have 10.
We have 10. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I have 8 2/2s and these 2.
Nice.
Oh, and when Outland Liberator came into play, it became daytime. So we get to keep track of day and night now. Lucky us.
No. You get to keep track of day and night.
I know. I just realized that I need to find my day-night token now.
Yeah, because
I'll
I've
play
got all my day-night tokens.
a
Under
study
proxies.
hall. Right. Okay. So I will do the triggers. The study hall's not in play. Playing out of turn. I need to do all the triggers.
Yeah, take
So-
your time, no rush.
What I'm
Here's-
gonna do.
There's the day token.
No, sound.
When it says target creature must be blocked, is that by everything or just one creature?
It must be blocked by something.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will make my Knight of the Ebon Legion must be blocked.
You're also not forced to attack with the creature that you have made.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Just so you know.
Then all my creatures get +1/+0 to the end of the turn. I will then put a +1/+1 counter on Knight of the Ebon Legion, and it's got Vigilance till the end of the turn.
Is that from an interaction?
Yeah, foam weapon kiosk. I
Okay,
hit a
got it.
6. So,
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, so if you got to trigger everything.
Yes, so I've done that. Must be blocked. Everything gets +1/+0. I put a 1/1 counter on this. I'm going to scry, and I'll keep. And then I'm going to right. So with Haunted House, it says I return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning. If I sacrifice it before the end step, does it go back to the graveyard?
Yes. It only gets exiled if it makes it to the end step.
Okay, so I'm going to put Haunted House on this stack. I'm going to tap and sacrifice Vegetation Abomination. So I roll a d6 and I gain life equal to the result. So I gain 2 life. That goes to my graveyard. Then Haunted House brings it back with haste. And I'm going to tap it and sack it. Roll a dice. Gain 3 life. Then that goes to the graveyard.
Very nice.
Hmm.
And I think that is all my kiosk, my triggers. And I didn't cast the zombie, so I don't get a Beast Whisperer trigger.
And you don't get a Guardian Project because it's a token.
because it's a token. I play Study Hall for land.
Now, for Yav Maya, I have a quick question. Does that actually read each land is a forest in addition to its types?
Yes, each land, so that's
Okay.
including yours. That's
Yep.
including everyone's. So I need to think. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This board does need a farewell.
No, this board doesn't need a farewell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm assuming a farewell gets rid of everything, does it?
Yeah.
Well, it's very modular. You get to you get a whole lot of options, and they're very good options.
That's quite good. Yeah. Whilst it's an amusing suggestion, no one's in white.
Yeah.
Wouldn't casualties of war be better?
No, it only targets one thing, so
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah.
it needs a board wipe. If you want to reset it. But...
Yeah.
Um,
We've only been playing an hour and 20 minutes, apparently. Has it?
An hour and 11.
11 and 11, right.
okay, so Hogaak has a wall now. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, casualty of war is only one.
I have 0 walls in play.
Yeah, there's walls
So-
in play.
Okay, what's
No,
your
I
command?
have 8 walls, but 0 walls.
Your commander is a 6/5.
Do you want me to get rid of it?
You can't,
Oh, because it's your turn.
because it is my turn.
You could unequip you. No, you can't unequip. Never mind.
No, I could, and that would get rid of it.
You can't, you can't unequip. You have to equip it to something else.
Okay, I'll pay 3 to play a 4 Bearer's Blade. A quick creature gets +3/+0 and has Vigilance and Trample. Whenever a quick creature dies, attach 4 Bearer's Blade to target creature you control.
Oh, in fact, I can still
Um,
get rid of his commander, actually, Key. Off the wizard. Because it's only spells I can't cast. Abilities I can still use.
Yeah, I just want to get a counter on the Night Legion dude, basically.
I want you to kill that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Well, if you tap it down, I'll swing it down.
Well, it bounces it to his hand. So I'm happy to tap my untapped wizard I control, and you can return your demon to your hand, Dad.
Okay.
And then I will swing at Dad with my Knight.
26.
And I will create a treasure, gold,
Come on, both have a gold.
and then I'll tap 3 to pump up the Knight of the Ebon Legion.
So how much damage am I taking in total?
5. And then I go to end step, and he gets a counter. Actually, he's vigilant, isn't he? Because of foam weapons.
And you actually only cast 1 spell, right?
Yeah, but that's all I need.
It's enough. That's enough to keep it on daytime, though.
Yeah. And then we'll pass the turn.
On your end step, tap that, tap that.
Yeah. I was about to say you can't cast spells.
Yeah, it's an ability to
No.
boost me. Yeah, okay.
Well, the Conqueror's spell only works if it's equipped.
Yeah, it's equipped with one of the creature, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on a little 1/1.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it's a 2.
I didn't see the creature there.
Yeah, sorry. It's... I'm running out of space.
Untap, draw. Oh.
I understand.
Command tower. 11's a good number, isn't it?
Depends what you're going to do.
Cast something big. That's the perfect amount.
Might enter back to your hand.
What you say? Sorry?
I said, you said you might cast something big, and I said, I might bounce it back to your hand.
Well, that's just rude.
It'd be funny though.
Oh yeah, because you can just untap an untapped wizard you control to do that, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Fatal Gaming, how's it going?
And can you do that in response to a spell?
I could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he can do it whenever.
Anytime priorities passed.
Anytime he has priority, yeah.
Okay, so but if I cast a spell that targets somebody and then targets something, and then you remove that something,
The spell will fizzle.
that's poop. It's a stupid game magic. I've always said so. Okay. Right,
Yeah, but
so,
he can only return a non-land permanent that he doesn't control.
Yes.
So he can't rescue any of his own permanents with that.
That is very true. And I'm
but-
glad you said
yeah.
it, because it reminded me of it.
Okay, so red, 2, 3, 4 for a noise marine. Oh, that should have tapped 1. Noise marine. It is a creature. A Sartes warrior has Cascade. 3/2.
Can you drag it down? The warrior. Drag the warrior down to the back bar.
Bring your
I
card.
apologise.
Yeah, bring your card.
Yeah, I apologise.
What was the
Is that
name
alright?
of the card?
Noise marine.
Noise Marine.
Yeah, I need to step out for just one more second.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Unless it bothers me, just go ahead and keep going.
Boom.
At the end of this battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that then, should I?
It depends. You get to cascade off it anyway, so the cascade will count. So it'll be 2.
I mean, you can still cast if it's instant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but
You can roll it back if you want to.
no, it's fine. Cascade now.
Yeah, cascade.
So mountain, that doesn't count. Does it?
Nope,
Talisman of Dominance. So that counts.
that counts.
The mountain goes on the bottom of the deck.
Yep.
So I'll click that to do that. So that comes in for free, doesn't it? Extra mana.
Does indeed.
Okay. So I'll tap that for
Before
blue.
you do that, you've got a trigger. So you've got your Noise Marine trigger.
Oh,
Choose
okay.
your target.
Oh, so okay.
Deal
So
something
it
to
does
damage.
deal something to damage. Okay.
Something will
All right,
sound
I'm back.
right.
It's starting to smell a lot like snow out here, so I had to take a quick look outside.
Okay. Is there anything on the board that's only got 2? I could kill a wolf. I know that.
Yeah, I have 8 of those,
Yeah.
but they're a protected species, so.
I've got a 2/2 zombie token employee. That's the only thing that's a 2/2.
Okay. And Chris's is a
I've got a
4/4.
4/4 and a 5/6.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just I'll kill a wolf for the sake of it.
Kill a wolf?
Yeah, just for the sake of
You
it.
could
Alright.
shoot someone for 2 if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, it says any target, doesn't it?
Oh, you want to do 2 damage to somebody?
Oh no, because then it looks like I'm picking on Kieran.
Do it to me.
No, I just kill a wolf. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Kill a wolf. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that wolf outwooed his last.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And how how many spells have you cast any spells yet this turn?
Yeah, I cast the Noise Marine, which had
Okay,
Cascade,
yeah.
and that's how the 2 damage was done.
Yeah, I was just making sure I was up to date on keeping track of day or night.
Okay, so I've literally cast 1 spell. Does the Cascade count for
Yeah,
that?
Cascade counts as a second spell.
Yes. Cascade is a cast. Yes.
Awesome, that's fine then. Cool. Oh. Right, okay, so a blue, a black, and a red. And then 1. Tap that for 1. And then I have to remove a token to get to 3. My commander will come in. And then I lose 2 life. Draw 2 cards. There are 2 demons on the board. Yeah?
Sure.
1, 2. Okay, cool. Did I play a land? Must have played a land. Yeah. Yeah, I think I played a command tower. Right. Okay. I'll swing it to Kieran for 3 in the exit at the highest life total. Definitely not picking out literally the highest life total.
Feels bad that he has to justify it, Key.
I know. He's been picking on me all game.
Yeah.
If he left my lightning greaves alone, I would have finished by
I
think that supports his argument.
Right, so Kamosh has asked, is the commander precon or did he modify the demon deck? No, it's literally the precon with the swapped out commander. I love being able to see the comments. It's the first time I've been able to see chat.
It's the last game you're playing.
Yes, fair. You say that several times already.
What are you doing now? Is that you done?
That's me done, I
Cool.
think, yeah.
On your end step, I'm going to sacrifice 2 gold tokens, and I'm going to Rakdos Charm, choosing to each creature deal 1 damage to its controller. So I'm going to take 2.
Okay.
All right, I'll take 9.
I'll take 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll untap. And I will draw. Ooh. And for 4, I will play my commander. I don't have 5 untapped wizards.
Question.
Yes.
When Ghost Ship brought back the vegetation, should I have drawn a card for it?
What does...
From Guardian Project.
Does it just say enter the battlefield?
Return
Yes,
target
shut up.
creature.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Guardian Project. Does that just say enter?
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control. Okay.
In that
Yeah.
case, yes. Right, I play my commander.
Would that card draw make you add discard, or are you low enough in your hand?
I'm low enough.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and draw your card then, if you would, please.
Cool.
And then I'll sacrifice a gold and tap the Felwar Stone for a blue, and the gold will be for a red. And I'll play a Nin, the Pain Artist.
Oh, nice card.
Yeah, it's a good card, that. I like that. And then I shall pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. And you cast like 2 spells that turn, huh?
I did.
And there's so it is still daytime. Now we'll draw. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn. And let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to play a Butcher of Malakir.
Nice.
And I have not passed priority yet because there's no triggers or anything. Now I'm going to tap and sacrifice 3 wolves.
Click it.
Eh?
To the
card. I was trying to.
casket of or casket the flesh sculptor ability. When I sacrifice those 3 creatures, I'll have the 3 triggers from Butcher Malakir. Whenever Butcher Malakir or another creature I control is put into a graveyard from play or from the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Now tokens do trigger this ability, even though they don't stay in the graveyard. So you will each have to sacrifice 3 creatures.
Rude.
No.
You could bounce it back.
Well, the trigger is on the ability would be on the stack.
Yeah.
And there's no point in priority where he could have bounced it before that would go on the stack.
No, but you could do it before sacking stuff.
Well, no. We see when I cast him, I didn't pass priority because there's no triggers or anything to respond to. And then I activated his ability, and part of the activation cost is sacrificing the creatures. And so these creatures going into the graveyard would trigger him, and then his ability would go on the stack, and then then priority would pass, and then he could bounce, something back to my hand before this resolve.
Yeah.
But this ability is still on the stack.
Yeah.
So best case scenario is he could bounce like my other wolf tokens to hand, so I couldn't attack key with them.
So
if you keep let me keep my wolf tokens, Chris, I'm not going to send them at you.
So I'll let you. Yeah, but if I get rid of most of your stuff, you have to sacrifice important stuff as well, right? Because I can make you lose.
Well,
force.
I only have to only my opponent sacrifice things.
Oh, okay.
The Butcher Malakir, so I don't. Yeah, so I already sacrificed 3 wolf tokens. I don't have to sacrifice anything else.
Okay.
And so if you don't bounce my wolf tokens, I will not send them at you. I'll send them at the other person that's tied with.
Can you bounce his Liberator back to his
Does
hand?
that mean I can just bounce your other 3 creatures to your hand?
That wouldn't necessarily bother me at all.
Bro, I'm going to
Please
that
do it, Woody.
just for the sake of doing it, Kovacs, mate. If that's okay.
All right. So
how many creatures have we got rid of?
The Malakir and the Liberator. It's 3 creatures that need to be sacrificed on each of your boards.
Yeah. So I can target 3 of your creatures. So your actual creatures are bounced to your hand, including the tapped one.
All right.
Question.
Oh yeah.
Did you stack the 4/4, Chris?
No. Yes, the 4/4. Yeah.
Cool.
And my
when
commander
you,
is the other one.
that aura goes back to my hand, and I get a Plague Bearer. Does that mean I can choose him before I sacrifice? Or do you have to sacrifice him?
All choosing targets at the same time.
I will get rid of my Beast Whisperer and 2 zombie employees.
Get rid of your Beast Whisperer. What the hell, man?
I'm just not getting creatures. I'm just getting no creatures in hand. So I need to probably relook at this.
It works quite well with the Guardian project.
All right. So if that's all resolved, then I'll resolve the Casket ability to look at the top 3 cards in my library, put 2 in my hand, and then 1 into my graveyard. And I'm going to put Zombie Infestation and Old Retstein into my graveyard.
I thought you kept 2 and 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do keep 2. I'm going to keep Zombie Infestation and only put Old Retstein into the graveyard. I had that mixed up there for a second. And then I'm going to... here. I think I can just go to combat now. How big is your Order of the Ebon Legion? He's at 3/4.
Derek? Oh
He's
man,
2+.
yeah, he is a 3/4, and I have 4 available mana.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and send all 4 of my wolves at Yuki.
I'll block 1 with the Deadbeat Attendant and with the Conqueror's Flare, so that's a 4/4. And I'll take 6 damage.
All right. So I lose 1 wolf.
Yeah, 1 more.
All right. Then I'm going to pay 2 mana to cast that zombie infestation I nearly put into the graveyard for no reason. And I'm going to discard Blood Pact and Outland Liberator to make a zombie token. I know I made zombie tokens, pulled those apart there a moment ago. And I'm going to discard Karametra's Aculet and Jared Golgari Lichlord to make another zombie token. Then I'm going to tap the 2 zombie tokens that are black and exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures and cast Hogaak.
Is it a permanent you can bounce, Woody? Because you have to get rid of that enchantment.
Which enchantment?
I'm going to cast Hogaak
The
from my
Feed the
graveyard.
Pack, because he's going to get another.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to go to my instep. And with the Feed the Pack, unless you want to respawn before. Because I do want to sacrifice Hogaak to the Feed the Pack to get 8 more wolf tokens.
No, I'm happy for that to happen.
Alright, so I'm going to
Wait,
sacrifice...
wait. So, are you casting that, or is it on the board?
What's that?
What?
The
Casting
creature.
The creature's
Hogaak?
being cast from the graveyard.
I cast him
Okay.
from my graveyard.
I am going to pay 3, 2 and a black, and I'm going to sort.
You really can't are you going to try to exile him from my graveyard?
No,
You really? Okay.
because you can't cast him again, can you?
Well, from my if you can't really remove him from my graveyard if you're trying to exile it because I'm in the middle of casting him.
Oh, if you're in the middle of casting, he's not on the board.
Yeah. I just cast him from my graveyard, and then he's in play, and then I go to my instep, and that's when I want to sacrifice him at my instep to Feed the Pack.
And he can sack at instant speed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, well, it's not at instant speed. It's just when I go to my instep, the trigger goes on the stack,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Hogaak. And so, if you have instant speed interaction, he can he can remove Hogaak before I sacrifice him.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, which is kind of weird, is cast Saw in Half, and I'm gonna Saw in Half Hogaak.
Okay, so I get 2 tokens.
2 copies, but they're 4/4s with the legendary rule.
Yeah, so I'll send Hogaak back to the graveyard, and I will keep 1 of the tokens that is half as strong as the original Hogaak.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, I will put this quarter on him because he's half of Hogaak. And that would fizzle the Feed the Pack trigger, so I do not get the other tokens.
Ah.
And that is me done for the turn.
Okay. So I untap. Draw for turn. I roll a d6. It is a 3.
Someone
So I just need.
Just token.
So it was a 3. I'm just deciding if I want to change the roll.
Okay.
I don't want to change the roll. So bumper cards and kiddie coaster will activate So target creature must be blocked this turn if able. So I will pick Knight of the Ebon Legion. And then all my creatures get +1/+0 till the end of the turn.
And it's the other one that gives vigilance, right? The weapons one.
Foam
This gives vigilance and trample.
Yeah.
and defoam.
And no one can cast spells in my turn. So I'll play a Forest Return.
Hey, Polar Medic, thank you for the follow.
I'll tap 2. I'll tap 3. I'm not swinging at you, Chris.
Okay. I can't do.
And I'll put
much.
4 berries. You can bounce back to my hand.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can do there. Isn't it?
Yeah, and that would ruin my day. So don't, please. I'll tap 2 to play Cranial Plating. And I'll tap 1 to attach it to Knight of the Ebon Legion.
That's a big night.
So then I will swing at Crovax.
Before blockers, how many blockers have you got, Kovacs?
I have 1 in play, but I can discard cards at instant speed to make more blockers. I can discard 2 cards to make another blocker.
Cool. Thank you for letting me know that. How big is that creature, Key?
It is currently. Sorry, I got to do maths now. So +3, so that's 5, 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a 14, 6 or 14, 5 with Death Touch, Trample, and Vigilance. No, not Death Touch.
But it's got trample.
Does he have trample?
Yes, he has Trample.
Jeez.
From where?
The 4-Bearer's Blade.
Oh, okay.
So +3, +0, Vigilance, and Trample.
Wow.
All right. Well, I will block with my copy of Hogaak.
Okay, I'll pay 3 to give it +3/+3 to the end. So it's 17.
-4. 13.
So I'll take 13 damage.
Oh,
no, because it's Death Touch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I will take
16.
16.
16.
Oh, you could have killed me.
So I'll go to 9.
He'll kill you next turn now, what?
And then I'll pass the turn, and because I did someone lost over 4 life, I gain a counter on it.
And you did cast at least 1 spell, right? The
Yes.
cranial plating and all right.
Crane-
So it is still daytime.
Yes.
Untap. Draw.
Has the creature got Death Touch itself, Key?
Now, when you pay 3,
Again.
he gains +3/+3 in Death Touch until the end of the turn.
Cool, so.
Play Temple of the False God, because that is a marvellous land at this stage in the game.
At this stage in the game.
Yeah. It's all in the caveats. Okay, so that's 8. 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's nice. Okay, this might not do anything, but it's what I'm going to do. The 3 colours of my commander. By tapping the commander based mana. 2 for the command attacks. 3 others. Play. I lose 2 life.
Oh, it should have been 18. I had a treasure.
Did it what?
Imagine.
I had a treasure as well. Or a coin, gold coin.
Lose 2 life.
I should have attacked that as well. I'd have got enough coin.
Draw 2 cards. Eight cards in hand. Best cast one. Okay, so no, that wasn't quite a bad. Oh well. Tap that from colorless. Tap that for colorless. Tap that for black. Cost me a life. And myself.
Carl, I
Down to
agree. I don't
13
think it's a useful land.
Did I not
Extra
quite get
mana?
enough? Did I not quite get enough sarcasm on it? I'm so sorry. I apologise profusely. I'm a little tired. Mandate of Abaddon for Abaddon. He's Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Apparently that's Abaddon as well. There we go. So choose target creature you control. Destroy all creatures with power less than that creature's power.
Do what?
Bellicor.
You're gonna
Right.
do...
So cast. I'm gonna do what now? Yeah. I'm gonna do. Yeah. Choose target. I'm gonna cast Mandate of Abaddon or Abaddon, however you want to pronounce it. Choose target creature. Abaddon, whatever. It's this one, and this is the spell I'm casting. That's the creature I'm targeting.
Oh, I can't even type it in.
My commander. Or you mean the mandate spell?
Mandate.
I'm tired now. I was tired before we started, to be fair, but I'm really tired now.
Right, just if you don't mind reading what it does, because I can't seem.
Choose target creature you control. Destroy all creatures with power less than that creature's power.
And my creature is a 6/5.
Yeah, but I can bounce your 6/5.
It doesn't matter. It'll still destroy.
Will it?
You know, I don't.
No, will it not? No, it won't.
Well, yeah, if you can't choose a creature, then I think the effect kind of fizzles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it would.
You disagree? All right, okay. I apologise, Carl. I don't. I'm really tired, and I mean no offence.
Choose target creature you control. Yeah, I think that if you don't have a target, then the effect would fizzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only person that doesn't get rid of is Key, right? That spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my creature stays. This one would die.
Oh. If you.
How big is your commander?
6/5.
Yeah, it would kill the Gatecaster Colossus too. So Key would keep his creature, and Dalfort would keep his commander.
If I get rid of the cranial plating, though, Key will lose both creatures, right?
Hogaak Medic says that if you do
No.
get rid of the target, the spell
It'll
will
fizzle.
Ah.
No, even if you got rid of that, it's still a 7/5.
Alright, okay. That doesn't save you, Dalfort. That's what's confusing me.
He's tired.
It's a chaos deck.
Yeah, but fair enough. Key, I'll bounce your creature to your hand, mate. I feel like I need to be useful.
Oh, and you're balancing the big creature to his hand,
Yeah.
so the spell resolves.
The spell resolve.
Alright, so I will lose my tokens.
I'll lose my token as well.
The stack looks crazy. I don't know if it would fizzle because you're using the last known information.
Yeah,
on
so-
the card.
Well, when you it's not an additional cast or cost to cast. So you cast a spell and you would target a creature, and then in response
and then it
you could
checks.
you could remove the creature that he's targeting.
Okay.
But if it
So we're
if it read more like Deadly Dispute, where you have to do it as an additional cost, then the trick wouldn't work.
I'm with you. Okay.
And pass the
Untap.
7 cards.
You didn't want to get rid of that horrible enchantment that gives Kovacs the wall of wolves.
What, for bouncing?
Yeah,
You just play it again.
yeah, but it's slowing down, wasn't it?
Yep, I've just slowed you down from like.
No, you haven't. It's a 1-drop.
Yeah, but it's not as big. I mean, it doesn't have haste. Untap draw. That's no good. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to recast my commander and pass turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. You did not cast the spell. Oh no, you cast your commander.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was worried about for the day-night cycle. I'm gonna try to. Let's see what I should do here. Okay, I'm gonna pay. Well, I'm gonna tap up all my mana. So I have a green. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. That I will put here on this dice. I don't know if this matters or not. This is just. And 3 black. Which I will keep track with this red dice. Because I don't have a black one. And I'm going to cast Woodland Guidance. And that returns target card from my graveyard to my hand. And I clash with an opponent. If I win the clash, I untap all forests I control. And then Woodland Guidance exiles itself. The only reason why I'm floating this mana is because the Yavimaya, Cradle Growth, makes all my lands forest. So if I win the clash, it will untap all my land. And I'm going to return Savara, Queen of Golgari, to my hand with the Woodland Guidance. And then I'm going to choose to clash with one of you. Woody, I want to clash with you.
Alright, buddy. You ready?
Okay, each clashing player reveals the top card of his or her library, then puts that card on the top or bottom. Of a player wins if his or her card is higher converted mana cost.
Okie dokie.
So I reveal a 2 mana Kazora Guildmage.
I reveal a land, so you would win.
Okay. So I win the clash, and I will untap my land.
Going to bottom that.
No.
One second. I needed to pay 4 green mana for that, so I don't have that much green mana floating. And I'm going to put the Guildmage on the bottom with that clash. And you may choose to put your card to the bottom.
Yeah,
or keep it on top if you want, Woody.
Don't need land.
And then I will untap all my forest. And I have 2 green and 3 black floating currently. And let's see here. I think with 3 of that black mana, no, I better spend green and a black. Because I have more green than black mana. I'm going to cast a Desecrated Tome. And that's whenever one or more creature cards leaves my graveyard, I create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. And then I'm going to spend 2 black and another mana. I'm going to play Keskit the Flesh Sculptor. And then I'm going to spend 2 black and 2 green. And I'm going to cast the Savara, Queen of Golgari. And then I'm going to tap these 2 for Convoke Oh, wait, 1 second. I only have 2 other cards in my graveyard. My graveyard's not nearly as stocked as I thought it was. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Well, I think with my remaining 4 mana... Oh, I don't have any black mana left. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 mana. And I'm going to cast the Golgari Cluestone as a mana rock.
Nice.
And then I think I just pass the turn. And I will not sacrifice anything to feed the pack.
Untap. I draw. I roll a dice. 5. I'll change that to a 6. Take a life. Okay. So. I'll scry. How do I stack this?
Does 6 trigger everything?
Yeah, 6 triggers everything. So, scry goes last, then creatures I control, then target creature must be blocked, then foam weapons, then haunted house. So that triggers the other way, doesn't it?
Resolve them as you want to resolve them, dude. It's not complicated. To start
Okay.
with 5 different triggers, mate. Just do them.
Okay, so... Oh, I got exiled.
Exile because you were stacking your triggers.
Right. I will bring back Vegetation Abomination.
Is that something I need to sort out, Chris, or not?
No, Kieran needs to enter the battlefield. He's on his way in. There you go.
Yeah. So, Vegetation Abomination comes back into the battlefield. I'll put a 1/1 counter on it. All my creatures get +1/+0 to the end of the turn. This creature must be blocked. And Nascry.
Okay.
Put that at the bottom.
Oh, have you brought a creature in that's got haste?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Dalfort dead.
I'll pay 2. I'll equip Chronicler's Flail onto the vegetation. Any interaction?
No.
No. Okay.
Is it coming at me?
No.
Carry on.
You tapped out. Oh no, you haven't
I've
got
got
3.
2 treasures.
Right, okay. So, Conqueror's Flail's on that. That was 2 mana. I'll equip Cranial Plating for 1. I'll equip... So, Conqueror's Flail was 2, Cranial Plating is 1. I'll tap 3 and put Forebearer's Bleed onto it. Okay. I'll swing at Krovax.
How much is that?
So 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's
Is
a
that
whole bunch.
death
And
to
they have
trample
trample?
or-
Trample, Death Touch.
I don't think that I can block that at all enough to affect the outcome. Because I can discard these 2 cards to make another 2/2 zombie. And then if I block with this hypothetical zombie,
You're only soaking up 3 damage still, right?
then I'll take 2, 4. I can block 7 damage.
No, because it only has to do
And
1
how big-
damage to each, right?
Yeah, I only have to do 1 damage, so 10, 8, 11 would still get through.
How much?
11,
Yeah,
because...
I don't think I have enough to stop that, so I believe I am out.
Boom.
And then second main phase, I'll play a forest and a swamp. And I'll cast Persist. And I'll get Beast Whisperer back with a -1/-1 counter on it. I don't know how to mark. I haven't got a -1/-1 counter. And then I will pay 1 other black to play Knight of the... Oh, wait, hang on. So I draw a card for Vegetation.
Do you guys have any more day or night things?
I
No,
don't.
mate.
Alright,
So
let's not worry about that anymore
Yeah.
for the rest of the game.
So then I've drawn from Beast Whisperer. I'll play Knight of the Ebon Legion and draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice my treasure, play a Soul Ring. I'll tap my Soul Ring, play a Mirrored Shield. That's all my mana, I think. Play an Evolving Wilds. And then I'll sacrifice Vegetation Abomination. When that dies, I can attach Forebearer's Blade to a creature. So I'll attach it to Knight of the Ebon Legion. Them 2 fall off. I roll a d6. I gain 1 life.
Sorry. Oh, because you give it vigilance. Nice.
Yeah, because of the vigilance from the
sound.
kiosk.
Vigilance on the blade as well, isn't it?
Yes. And then I will pass the turn and crack the Evolving Wilds.
Untap. Have I done commander damage to anybody?
No. I don't think so.
Draw. Oh, I played a swamp.
Oh, I get a zombie creature token.
Play a swamp.
Do you get a Beast Whisperer draw off the token key? Can't remember.
I didn't cast
Okay.
the zombie
I was just checking.
because it says create.
Sound.
Okay. So I will tap a blue. 2, 4, 5, 6, including Path of Ancestry. Lord of Change is a demon, so it shares a type with my commander, so I get to scry 1 and I whack the camera. That's another land that's going on the bottom. Where when it enters the battlefield, I can draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. There is also another trigger where whenever another demon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. I'm going to destroy your creature, Chris. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see that.
Okay, cool.
Go and tap a red. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. No, only 3 colors. Chaos, Terminator Lord. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains double strike to the end of the turn. I'll give my commander double strike. You got any flyers, Kieran?
No, but swing at Chris, and I won't attack you next time. Leave me alone.
Okay, you need to swing at Dad next turn.
You do, because I'm just prolonging everything. I'll say I'm going to swing at Chris.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2 and terminate your commander.
Okay. How did you do that? Is
Off
that just
the gold.
Inalla?
Oh,
Off the
terminate.
gold, yeah.
Destroy target creature.
Oh, you cast it. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll cast it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So tap that for a black, and then 2 for a Talisman of Nurgle. As lifelink, it's a 2/3. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may draw a card and you lose 1 life. If 7 or more creatures died this turn, instead you draw 7 cards and lose 7 life.
Funny.
So 1, 2, 4, 7. So I'll go to the end step. So I draw a card because at least 1 creature died, and now I have 8 cards. So I shall chuck away 1 of the 4 mountains that I've got.
Okay.
3 mountains that I've got.
Ready to go?
That's mine.
On tap. Draw.
Done.
Jeez. Right, okay.
My monitor was wanting to go into standby because I hadn't pressed the button in ages.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play one of the alternative commanders from this deck. Maurice. However you pronounce that. It's too late in the day.
Is that deck a precon as well?
Yeah, other than the land base, but you wouldn't know that because I've not pulled any of the alternative land base that I put in it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dusty, thanks for the raid. And for 3, I will play a 1/1. Pass over to Key.
Turn. Draw. Roll. Can you see that? Nope. A 2.
Okay, you need
So
to swing at Dalfort. Work out that you've killed him, because I'm happy to concede the game at this point.
Unless he can interact with me, I'd probably have killed
Who,
him.
me? I'm
Yeah.
tapped out.
Oh, okay. So I get a 2, so it's Foam Weapon Chaos. I'll put a 1/1 counter on Knight of the Ebon Legion. For black, 2 and 2 forests. I'll play Casualty of War. And then I'll kill one of your life. What's your biggest creature?
This is the biggest creature, but it's got Ward 3 on it.
Oh, right. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
This is the
destroy
lifelink one.
the lifelink.
Yeah.
Destroy the false temple godland.
Rude! No, that's the best land I've got.
Chris, destroy that monolith thing.
You don't want to take his soul ring.
Yeah, I've got to take your soul ring.
Because I'm conceding, so...
Alright, take his soul ring. Have you got an enchantment?
Me?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. So equip for one. Carnage,
Cranial plating.
Carnal Plating, wherever it is.
Cranial.
Tap 2, I'll put Conqueror's Flail on it. Tap another 2, I'll put Mirror Shield on it. And then I'll swing at Dalfort. Oh god. So
Do
2.
I have to block?
No.
No. Okay.
2, 5. 2, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 16? I think it's 16. 16 damage.
And you can pump it, right? Or not? You got no mana.
No. I'm down to 1 mana.
Cool. I got to -3.
Cool. I will have got a gold. But when it comes to me, I'm
Oh
happy.
yeah, I get gold.
Yeah, me and you get gold.
Do I get the gold as I swing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be an extra damage.
Cool. All right. At that point,
Oh,
I'm happy to
lagging.
concede to you winning that key because I
Hello.
don't have. I can't get the resources to do much. So I'm happy to. Oh, you just been exiled, so I win.
Hello?
Hello, you right?
I've
I think. Kieran's computer just give up the ghost.
Oh yeah, it's frozen a bit.
But yeah.
I heard him speak, but that was that. No, gone.
But good game, everyone. GG's.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Good game, everyone.